Muchísimas gracias por venir esta noche. I am super, super glad to have this amazing audience tonight. The thing that I feel that I'm more proud of it is that I don't know the majority of you guys. So thank you for coming. Thank you for coming because I've never seen most of you, and I'm so glad to get to know you and share some wine. Do you all have your cup of wine already? Or you drank it already? Okay, well, go for it, please. Enjoy it. Well, bienvenidos a Concierto Secreto. Es un placer para nosotros tenerlos acá esta noche. Y bueno, no puedo comenzar un concierto sin antes presentar a los maravillosos músicos que me acompañan esta noche. Vamos a tener en las maracas al señor Juan Laya. Mismo representante de Valencia, Estado Carabobo, por acá del estado Lara, mi querido hermano Henry Linares. Y de Gochilandia, porque tenemos que tener un gochito, tenemos a mi querido Javier Espinosa. As far as I know, only Kelly and her friend are the only ones that doesn't speak Spanish here. I don't see you. You don't speak Spanish? Well, it's good because today you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. So if you need to know something, ask whoever is around. I'm gonna go with the majority here. Anyway, so you all know we are sharing some music from the great composer Johann Sebastian Bach that we have been fusioning with Venezuelan music. What you just heard is a prelude made originally for piano, which was performed originally, what you heard was performed by my mom, who's sitting right there. So please a round of applause for her. And we made a fusion, hicimos una fusión with joropo. That is the first rhythm that we're presenting to you. Ahora vamos a presentar un ritmo de la capital, de donde yo vengo, de Caracas, que se llama Onda Nueva. ¿Caraqueños por aquí? ¿Algún caraqueño? Vamos al tema de Romero. Láncese. so we're going to English. That's what we're gonna do, so everybody understands. Awesome. You guys speak English too? You follow me, okay? Well, my friends, we are performing, as I said, music from Bach fusion with Venezuelan rhythms. Now, why Bach? I consider Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach, a composer that joins a musician's career from its early stages. Wait, I prepared this in Spanish, so that's why I'm translating in the moment, okay? Now, the thing is, when you're a little kid and you're starting to learn how to play the violin or the piano or the flute, you usually play little arrangements from pieces. Now, Johann Sebastian Bach was completely in love with his wife, and he wanted her to start playing the piano, so he wrote down music for his wife to start learning the piano. Beautiful melodies, beautiful music, but that was simple and basic to play in their initial steps. So that's why I always say that Bach is this composer that joined a musician from the very beginning. Now, I really, really love how Bach has been growing with me through all my career, and that's why I choose him to do this trip over Venezuela. And of course, Venezuela is because it's my country, and it is one of my biggest proud, because I really, really think that we have a great culture that we must share with the rest of the world. That's why I'm doing this job. Now we're gonna go to the plains right now. We're gonna go to this beautiful place, let's say in Apure, that is one of the states of my country. Try to imagine that you're in this beautiful, beautiful sunrise, and you can hear the little birds sounding. It's really early in the morning, and somebody is, how do you say, milking a cow? And taking milk out of her. That's what we're gonna hear right now. And the rhythm is tonada, and Simon Diaz is one of the most well-known musicians that got to share deep in this music, the tonada. So I hope you enjoy this sarabande from Johann Sebastian Bach in a rhythm of tonada. you very much. So now we're gonna go to my favorite place in Venezuela. And I gotta tell you, my favorite place is Caracas, of course. I was born there. So we're gonna go to Caracas and we're gonna share with you some merengue. Now, some of you are not Venezuelans. I know we have some people from Chile. I know we have some people from Colombia. I know we have some from the United States. Any other nations? Puerto Rico? Awesome.
Greece.
From Greece?
Wow.
Man, that's far. Cool. Okay, so we have people from Puerto Rico, please. From Puerto Rico. Okay, awesome. So the merengue, the Venezuelan merengue is super different from the Dominican Republic merengue. The Dominican Republic merengue, it's super cool to dance and super easy to dance too, because it's a binary rhythm that you just go right, left, right, left. And we have some. Okay, so that's Dominican Republic merengue. Very different from the merengue that we have in Venezuela. The merengue that we have in Venezuela has 5 counts, and I say specifically in Caracas we have 5 counts. Now you just heard 2. We have rhythms like the waltz, for example, that has 3 counts. So you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. For example, this waltz. You feel it like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now the merengue from Venezuela is just like us Venezuelans. You see how I talk and I interrupt myself to say something different? That's how merengue sounds. It is with 5 beats. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you never get to feel like comfortable in the rhythm, but still it's beautiful. So I'm gonna, before we play the fusion with Bach, I'm gonna play for you some Venezuelan merengue. So I hope you enjoy. This is called Presagio, and it sounds like this. pieces that Bach composed to Ana Magdalena, his wife. Now, I'm sure you remember this Minuet. At least you had it as a ringtone in the 90s. That's for sure. So what we did was fusioning this merengue that is in 5 with these minuets that are on a beat of 3, like the waltz. So this is more or less what we have as a result for it. 1, 2. translate how this, because it rhymes in Spanish. Del barroco al joropo. So from the baroque to the joropo, so it's not the same, right? But we're gonna do this little trip from the plains of Venezuela to some joropo. That we already shared some joropo with you, and we're gonna go to a completely different rhythm that is not necessarily Venezuelan, but I really like the pop. So I hope you enjoy it. compartir su música mezclada de una manera tan sencilla y tan hermosa con la música de Juan Sebastián Bach. De alguna manera están en el mismo lugar. Y eso es lo grande de la música, que music is such a great language. It's universal. It doesn't matter if you come from the plains in Venezuela or if you're from Germany, as Bach was. You can be exactly in the same piece, in the same time, and you can sound as beautiful as this music sounds all together, fusion. I'm not saying it because we're doing it awesomely, but because it really sounds beautiful, and it's like, I always tell this, I don't know if you like this type of stuff. Obviously I do. When I go to McDonald's, when you get some French fries and you get some ice cream, and you just put the French fries in the ice cream, people think, what?
That's the best.
That's the best, of course it is. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. That's good. So, but it's this type of fusion that you never think that it's gonna work, and it does work. That you understand. Well, let's continue a little bit, if you guys don't mind. Let's go to invention. Let's continue with Simón Díaz and fusioning his music. Vamos para la invención, si no les importa, chicos. Sé que no estaban los planes de esta manera, pero sí soy yo. Cambiante. So we're gonna continue mixing some Simón Díaz and Venezuelan stuff, if you guys don't mind. This time we're gonna go to share with you Pasaje Sabanero, one more time from the plains, de los llanos de mi país. And we're gonna mix it with a piece that, if you know Simón Díaz, you know this piece for sure. Yesterday, I was at the Johnson & Well University. That's in North Miami, in this beautiful campus. My friend Kelly invited me to go there, and now she's here, and I'm so proud to have you here, Kelly. Thank you for coming. So I was presenting a little project about Bach to Venezuela. It was a presentation of about 15 to 20 minutes, and I was talking to, I think, 80 to 100 students of the university, sharing a little bit about our culture, about what Bach Venezuela is. And I want to take the opportunity that I know that I have some people that is not from Venezuela here to show you what are the instruments that we use, because you see it, but you don't know a little bit about it. So I want I want you guys to get to know this beautiful instrument that are the maracas. I'm gonna ask Juan Ernesto to talk a little bit about the instrument, and then I'm gonna try to translate a little bit for you. Hablo un poquito acerca de tus maracas y de la historia de ellas y de los ritmos hermosos que puedes hacer con ellas.
Bueno, como conocemos en Venezuela, muchos dicen que vienen del llano, pero no, vienen del África. Está construida, esto se llama taparo, que es la esférica. El cabo es un cabo de madera. Y lo que siempre se pregunta, ¿qué es lo que tiene la maraca adentro? Es un capacho que se llama pumesapo. Este es una semilla que se da en el tiempo de invierno en los llanos venezolanos. Y cuando está la creciente del río, es que la mata se puede agarrar y está como húmedo. Se pone...
Okay. His name is Juan Laya, and he's here to present the maraca. Okay. No, no. The instrument that many people said that is from the plains in Venezuela, but the maracas come actually from Africa, and the part that is on top of it, that is round, comes from a tree. See, you know what? Yeah, it comes from a tree. It's a fruit of a tree, and now the little things that are inside are called espuma de sapo. How do we translate that, guys? Foam of the frog, frog's foam, something like that. Well, basically, and he was saying also that the only way for you to take this espuma de sapo is seeds. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It's when the river goes up. Now continue.
De hecho, esta semilla tiene algo particular, que es como el sonido es un poco más opaco, diferente al capacho natural, es como más grueso, suena más fuerte.
So you can see the difference between the capacho, the natural capacho, which is this one, and el capacho, ¿de dónde viene? Es también otra semilla y es un poco más grande, ¿cierto? The capacho is a little bit thicker and bigger, and you can clearly hear how it changes the sound. Please, guys, correct me if I'm doing something wrong here. You all speak Spanish and English, don't leave me alone in this. And the espuma de sapo sounds way lighter, as you were hearing before.
Gira un poquito alrededor, no está pegada al cabo.
As you can see, this round part is not stick to a stick. It can round a little bit, as you can see. And the stick goes all the way inside the tapara. And the Venezuelan maraca is made in this style. You may have seen, this is my approach to it, le estoy agregando un ladito más. You may have seen, for example, the maracas from the salsa, the Cuban maracas and all of them. They are están vacías. They are empty in the middle of it. This one has to stick all the way through it. And I may say something very important. This design that you see here it is the design that all Venezuelan maraquists, I don't know if that's the way you say it, but all the Venezuelan maraca performer use it, and it was designed by this wonderful man that you see here, and now is what they use in Venezuela. And also, as a side note, this guy has been to Japan, for example, to perform there 2 months in a row with this beautiful ensemble from my country that is called Ensamble Burrofio. And you could see in the internet, you could watch in the internet some videos of his Japanese students playing joropo with the maracas, with the Juan Ernesto Laya style. Thank you very much, Juan Ernesto, for sharing with us. Before we continue, I would like to ask them to perform for you some samba or something, so you can see that the maracas are not only made for Venezuelan music, but they can also sound in different rhythms. Alguna samba, alguna cosa sabrosa. Present to you the main instrument of Venezuela, the one that represents us outside our country, and that is el cuatro, the Venezuelan cuatro. Tonight we have, for sure, at least for me, the best cuatro player in the world in this stage tonight. This my brother. He's gonna show it to you. Don't think that you have to believe me just because I'm saying it. No, you're gonna. Well, you already saw it, right? But you're gonna keep saying it during the night. I want also you to share with us a little bit about the cuatro. No, go in English.
Bueno, buenas noches. En este momento mi cuatro está sufriendo una pequeña fisura, como pueden ver aquí. Este es un producto del micrófono, no es una fisura, perdón. Este es mi micrófono que tengo que pegarlo con una cinta en este momento, por eso estoy así apretadito. Bueno, este es un instrumento muy rico, pero más que los orígenes de este instrumento, quiero que sepan que este instrumento se toca en todo nuestro país, Venezuela, se toca en diferentes regiones de diferentes formas. Creo que como hablamos los venezolanos en diferentes regiones, también se expresa musicalmente el sonido del instrumento.
Okay, so Venezuelan cuatro is a very rich instrument, and it's played in all Venezuela. And Henry says that it depends on where you come from. The cuatro is gonna sound how we speak in the different regions of where we come from. I think I'm not forgetting anything, guys? No? Good. Okay.
Ok, entonces bueno, se toca de diferentes formas. La música llanera tiene una forma diferente de tocar, como escucharon el joropo.
The music from the plains sounds different.
La mano derecha siempre va derechita, sin mucho adorno.
The right hand in the plains music goes completely straightforward. It doesn't have many arrangements or details on the rhythm on the right hand.
Este sonido se parece a la planicie del llano venezolano.
It looks flat. Thank you. It looks flat, just like the plains in Venezuela.
Y bueno, en el oriente del país, en Ciudad Bolívar, por ejemplo, o en todo el estado Bolívar, se toca el calipso y es con la mano más abierta.
On the east of our country, Venezuela, the calypso, one of the rhythms that you're gonna hear tonight, it's performed with the open hand, just like he's.
Se abre un poco más la mano.
As you see, the hand opens a little bit more.
En Lara, en mi ciudad, Barquisimeto,
Esa.
también se abre la mano un poco, pero tiene un sonido como más de montaña, ¿no?
And in Lara, where he's from and where my mom is from, it also opens the hand, but he says that it has more sound like the mountains. Let's see what he means. A little more rustic.
Bueno, así. Y mucho. Entonces, olvidemos el Zulia. No, en el Zulia la mano se cierra un poco más.
And
Forma la vaina.
in Zulia, we close a little bit more the hand.
Incluso los dedos de la mano izquierda también se cierran un poquito.
Even the left hand, you can see how it closes a little bit more. And if you're from Venezuela, you know that starts sounding like December, right?
Creo que la mano en todo el país, si tuviéramos en este momento un mapa al frente de nosotros, la mano se abre desde el oriente del país y se cierra en el occidente.
Nice.
Es una forma de hablar el lenguaje de nuestros cuatro venezolanos.
So he says that if you have a Venezuelan map right here in front of you, you can see how your hand goes from the east to the west, closing from being open to close a little bit, just the way he showed us before. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Henry and Daniela, for sharing with us. Now, the most important instrument from Venezuela, made in Venezuela, not in other side, the bass. What can we say about the bass? Well, for sure, it's a great bass. I know I'm being repetitive with this, but for sure, the bass is a main character in this band. I would like to ask you guys, if you don't mind, les quisiera pedir que toquemos algo sin bajo. Un segundito. We're gonna play something without the bass and then with the bass, so you hear the difference. Let's do it. Dale, chévere. Super duper hyper important, and we don't pronounce it an alliance instrument for Venezuela. Well, guys, let's go to Lara. Let's go to Barquisimeto. Let's play a waltz, a Venezuelan waltz. What we played before, you remember? That's a waltz, but that comes from Vienna, right? The Venezuelan waltz, of course, is an evolution of the waltz that comes from Vienna, but with a Venezuelan swing on it. This is, for sure, one of my favorite pieces by Bach. I think it reflects perfectly his belief and his faith in God, and I really hope you enjoy it and you feel it as well as I feel it. close the hand and go to El Zulia. An incredible invention of a very good friend of mine, a new friend, but a good one, whose name is Pedro Alfonso. Pedro has been a blessing in the life of anybody that he knows. I mean, he opens his house, that is this place, it's not that he lives here, but he lives here working, you know? So this is what you're seeing right now is where many, and you have no idea how many artists has recorded in this place. Pedro himself has a list of not many important musicians that he has performed with, like Ricky Martin, Shakira, Basilos, David Bisbal. You know, these people, they're starting their So who we are about to have here on stage with us is a wonderful violin performer from Cuba, and I'm so proud to present him with us tonight. Pedro Alfonso, ¿dónde estás? Vente por acá. Well, I'm gonna ask my friend Pedro to play with us. We were rehearsing this morning and, you know, sound checking everything, and he just started like improvising with us. And although he's not from Zulia, it sounded pretty good on the violin. So vamos a empezar con la danza zuliana que estamos en esta mañana. I mean it, he didn't rehearse this, it was just in the morning that he started playing, so enjoy it. let Pedro leave without playing with us some Bach music. Because what you just heard is not from Bach, but yes from Venezuela. So now we're gonna go back to Bach with this double concerto that Bach composed for two violins and chamber orchestra, and that tonight we're gonna perform for you with two violins and a calypso band. ask you, or I would love if you do me a huge favor, guys. I've seen lots of you done don't think that I don't see it from here. I know what you're doing. You're taking some videos, you're taking some pictures, and what you're gonna do, you get home and you enjoy them yourself and you don't share. Share them, please. Do me that huge favor. Share them, and also please tag us, recommend us. This is a project that is just starting, and the idea for it is to go to as many places as we can get. So please help us get in there, especially if you liked it, if you enjoyed it. Please do it, share it with your friends, and tag us. I'm in all social media, social networks. I'm Daniela Padron Violin in Instagram, in Facebook, in Twitter, you name it, I'm there. So, so I really hope that you also share about this Concierto Secreto, this place. I think it's a beautiful place to have a great night with some friends and share some wine and good music. So please don't keep it to yourself. Share it so other people can come and can enjoy it. Thank you very much for coming tonight. I know we have people coming all the way from Dania Beach, so thank you very much for coming from Dania. I want to come, yeah, exactly. So thank you for doing that for us. It is amazing to see you all here. Thank you very much for believing in it, for being here tonight. It's such a pleasure, especially because I don't know you, and now I know you. Now you're all my friends. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. And well, to close the night, we're gonna go with this prelude from the Partita number 3 of Johann Sebastian Bach. We're gonna do it with a rhythm of joropo oriental, so Eastern joropo, I would say, and it sounds more or less like this. Enjoy it. This one I have to do is stand it up. You'll see why. So that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Bueno, vamos a hacer una ñapa. We're gonna do a ñapa. And if you don't know what a ñapa is, then you Google it. Ñapa. We're gonna do a ñapa, and that ñapa is gonna be a couple of Venezuelan valses that I really hope you enjoy. Dama Antañona and El Diablo Suelto.
Dale, déjalo guardar.